Hello there everyone, welcome back to a brand new What If I Was Showrunner of Doctor Who, Series 5 already, which is pretty cool. I still have a lot of great ideas to be honest, and today is not that different because I still talk about great ideas, great adventures that my doctor and companion will do, I guess. So alright, let's begin with the first idea, or the first episode, which is going to be called To Hide a Clocker Heist. What? Insane, because that's where I live. That's literally the place. Anyway, I'll tell you all about it. I chose for a Bajan location to be honest because I like the place where I live, and we have London, we have Cardiff, we have New York, right? Why not make a Bajan centered kind of place episode, I guess. Hopefully that makes sense. But anyway, and for people wondering, they don't speak English and Belgium. Well, kind of. I mean, whatever. I mean, the TARDIS can translate literally any language, so that wouldn't be a problem, right? They would obviously speak English, right? And yeah, there we go. So the doctor and my companion named Kim travel to this location, and the doctor wonders why they're in Belgium. Why, of all places, in Belgium? I mean, come on. The TARDIS could have brought them to the Great Pyramids of Giza, or Taj Mahal, the Grand Canyon, or maybe Paris or something. But they're here now, and they need to help and investigate a new situation or a new mystery. He eventually befriends a girl named Fleur Montbalieu, which is a kind of a character from this location, right? So that's pretty cool. And yeah, and find out two criminals Ledeen are selling illegal machinery to human millionaires in this location, because Knokkehuis is pretty famous for pretty rich people. So it's kind of like the Los Angeles for Belgium, I guess. So it makes sense, to be honest. Like, anyway, and yeah, so they travel and they try to investigate what is going on here. But in episode 2, which is called A Scene from a Criminal Sledeen, in the second part of the previous episode, right, the doc stops the two Sledeen criminals and makes sure he'll imprison them. After the adventure, the Doc and Kim invite Fleur to travel with them in the TARDIS. The Sledeen sell bombs, who or which can destroy everything it touches. This will be used later. Ooh, it's exciting, I know. And from present day Belgium, we'll go to the past and actually go to a colony of Belgium, which is Belgian Congo. I mean, yes, this episode is very, let's say, historical, right? But it is necessary because the TARDIS actually lands in Belgian Congo. Maybe it's because Fleur was inside the TARDIS and she's Belgian, and maybe the TARDIS picked that up and flew to Congo. But now, the Doc, Kim, and Fleur go to Congo, where the Leopold II reign happens, right? The Doc isn't fond of being there because this is not a very nice place, or it's not really a pleasant place to be because all the things that happen there. But anyway, he isn't sure why the TARDIS linked Fleur with Belgian events. But anyway, here they find a broken spaceship that has been crashed. They wonder why it's here. Looks like these were Centaurs who now joined these Belgians, right? The Doc lets the Centaurs vanish and disappear, or let them disappear to their original planet, which is Sontar, right? He lets the Belgian colonizers forget about this adventure thanks to the chameleon arc. Maybe he sprays spray all around Congo, whatever, I don't know, and they forget about it because if the Belgians would know there are spaceships and extraterrestrials living somewhere in space, it would freak them out. Anyway, so yeah, there we go. The only Belgian who remembers is Fleur, which is inside the TARDIS at that point. So there we go. I think Centaurs are a very big threat because they're like an elite army, and maybe if they cooperate with like another army, right, it could cause massive chaos, right? And the Doctor needs to stop that. But I think this could be a very interesting and very historical, I guess, episode. So there we go. And from historical past, we'll go to the future, I guess, and space. We'll go to episode 4, which is The Outlaws of the Cosmos. So the Doc and Kim and Fleur travel to a sci-fi planet called Xandrios, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, like I just kind of mixed up a world from Guardians of the Galaxy, which is Xandar, and made it a bit different. And yes, this is a total Guardians of the Galaxy ripoff. So there we go, because I love Guardians of the Galaxy. But anyway, this team consists of a human. So there we go, a light blue skinned girl, This is kind of nod to Nebula, which is played by Karen Gillan, which is, also Amy Pond in Doctor Who. And also a talking dog, same species as like the Flux series, right? A talking tree from the series 1 episode, which is called The End of the World. A rogue Dalek, which is kind of like in a suit, which is kind of based off like the Krang from TMNT, which is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So there we go. They need to defeat a Demion, which is called Azazel. And this is kind of like from classic Who. Demion is also has also been appearing in the old Doctor Who series from the 60s till the 90s or something. So there we go. This Azazel character also has a cult, so this is also kind of reference to the Universal Church of Truth from the Guardians of the Galaxy. So there we go. And yeah, there we go. This Azazel guy has a powerful staff powered by a eye of a or something like that, a eye or a heart of a dragon from a planet. So there we go, very powerful staff anyway. So there we go, the Doc and Kim and Fleur eventually meet them. In episode 5, which is the energy of the galaxy, is where they'll defeat obviously Demion or the Azazel person character. So there we go, and they also meet the face of Bo because this was the person who actually gave the task, and the face of Bo is an absolute epic character. I love that man so much, or alien, whatever, And Fleur decides to leave the crew, so the TARDIS crew, as she has been fascinated by this space crew. And yeah, there we go. But she's pretty sure she'll see the Doctor eventually in the future down the line. So there we go. Fleur is gone, and now the Doc and Kim are back together again, like as a duo, right? In episode 6, which is called The Night of King Arthur's Knights. There we go. So in medieval times, there is obviously in medieval Camelot, there is a boy who lifts a sword out of a stone. His life is kind of recapped, and at some point he recruits knights for his round table. They'll need to stop a villain called Morgan Le Fay. And obviously the Doctor is also there, and the Doctor is rumored to be Merlin, and kind of helps to be Merlin, I guess. And Kim is like Gwendoliana, I believe that's the wife of Merlin, so there we go. But Morgan Le Fay, the villain, I guess, for this episode, is actually a villain which hasn't been introduced yet, and this is the Master's daughter. This is going to be the daughter of the Master. Not quite sure which Master though. It will probably be Missy. It could be like what's his name? Shasha Darwin's Master could also be a possibility. Or maybe John Sims' Master, I don't know. Could be either one of them. But anyway, this Master's daughter could be played by Jenna Ortega. That was a possibility. But I also thought Amber Mid-Thunder would also be a possibility, because she played in Prey and she did a fantastic job. So there we go. But Jenna Ortega, she is pretty much like the queen, or the whatever, the princess of horror right now. So there we go. Welcome to the last story, which is episode 7 and 8. Episode 7 is called Mr. Trickster. So the Doc and Kim find a house on a piece of land in the middle of space, which is kind of weird. This house has different rooms to adapt to. Different rooms are different, kind of different dimensions inside each room. So there we go. The Doc eventually helps kids who seem to be crucial to history, like Little Einstein, or like, I don't know, Mini Elvis, or Queen Elizabeth II, as like kids, right? So there we go. So the last episode of this series before the Christmas special is called History Victory. So the Doctor eventually finds out who stole these kids. And yeah, the tricksters fumbles with time, and those little devils from series 1, from those Father's Day episode, those paradox demons, right? They return, so why not, right? And the Doctor faces off with the trickster that has been seen in the Sarah Jane Adventures. I just like this character design. He has no eyes, he's very creepy, and yeah, there we go. That's that, and the Doctor flies away. And there we go. The Christmas special is called Christmas Business. The Doc and Kim celebrate Christmas at Kim's families, or like, and for some reason the Doc keeps on stopping villains. So every time he's in the house, right, he sees like a alert or a warning, he needs to stop monsters. He'll go back to the house, he'll need to stop monsters, maybe like 5 times at a time in this episode. And which is kind of annoying. He wants to save the universe, right? But he also wants to take, some time with his family and friends and stuff like that. So it's kind of like a Peter Parker Spider-Man situation. He wants to go somewhere, but he gets stopped by villains and stuff like that. So yeah, there we go. That's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. This is series 5 of my Doctor Who, I guess, what if I was showrunner of Doctor Who video idea. Hopefully you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and there will be more. I like making these Doctor Who episodes and videos and stuff like that, and kind of interesting for me what I'll write and do about. So yeah, that's really cool. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Goodbye, everyone. Or should I say, laugh hard, run fast, be kind, Doctor. I'll let you go.